Hello everybody, welcome to our yoga session today all about hips. So I put in the description above some things that you might need today. As always, just make sure you have your oils handy, you have a little water or any props that you might need. So that could be pillow, yoga block, anything like that. I'm gonna give us just a couple moments to get prepped. I also encourage you, get your own music that you can vibe and move to, that you feel aligned with for your yoga flow. And we're gonna get started in just a minute. So get your props handy. We're gonna be doing hip work today and get any essential oils and your water. And in just a moment, we are gonna get started. Awesome. All right, everyone, we're gonna get started. We're gonna do some hip works for our yoga sequence today. So again, have blocks handy, anything that you might need. We're gonna begin, again, in a centering in a moment, and I'm using my yoga kit, again, that I love to offer to people. We're gonna start with the Align blend. This is an amazing blend of oils from the coriander, the bergamot, down to basil and jasmine. It's a really awesome blend to help with our meditation in a moment. When I go into Shavasana, we're gonna use this anchor blend. So this has more earthy and floral oils in it to calm down your brain. And then finally, I always close with a citrus blend to uplift. And the blend I love to use is Arise. So you wanna enhance your mindfulness practice and your yoga practice with essential oils, have them handy. And we are gonna get going, everyone. So find your way to a nice, easy seated pose. And getting that oil out. If you have an essential oil, I recommend putting some on your hands and then rubbing it in between your hands. Taking some nice deep breaths. Just starting to come on into the present moment. And then once you find your way into the present moment, resting your hands down. And we're going to begin to just tap into our gentle diaphragmatic breathing today. As always, if you really enjoy the right hand on belly, the left hand on heart, I encourage you to keep that, to allow you to really tap into the belly extending before the chest does. So those of you that breathe and you feel your chest expanding before your belly does, you might be a chest breather. The beautiful thing about diaphragmatic breathing is it's the only way that activates the lower lobes of our lungs, where our relaxation receptors lie. Those receptors send a message to our brain when they're activated by deep breathing to chill out, to relax. If we breathe into our chest, it only activates the upper lobes of our lungs, and there are no relaxation receptors there. That's why people that are feeling anxious or start to have panic attacks are chest breathing and they're not able to calm down. Those little receptors that are down here, they just need to get the message. So using this belly breath to bring you into stillness right now. Breathing in and breathing out. And just really start to find that flow as you inhale in. And you exhale out. Let it all go. Breathing in. And breathing out. Starting to find the quiet. Find the stillness. So breathe in. And breathe out. Finding the breath in and out through the nose. Now, beginning to bring your hands together. Start to rub your hands. As you're breathing and your hands begin to rub together, the friction creates some warmth. And in this warm friction, I want you to imagine you're generating pure love light in between your hands. When I work on clients, either through my virtual wellness sessions that I'm doing right now, or when I have my clients on my massage table, I'm constantly bringing love Reiki energy through me as a vessel, out through my hands into them. I want you to begin to access that own love light energy, which Reiki is all about. And now I want you to place it on any area of your body that needs a little love today. That could be shoulders, neck. We're going to be working on hips today, so if you have tightness or tension down here, just placing your hands on these areas, finding some release and relief in these areas. Imagining your hands are just emitting love light energy into these areas. I like to say we have a different body that shows up on our mat each and every day. I want you to honor the body that has showed up today. And always practicing the well-being of your body over your ego. Really in anything you do, but I always encourage that in my yoga classes. Well-being over your ego. Slowly now, hands will find their way to heart center. Thumbs rest against sternum. Setting an intention for your yoga practice today. Could be a single word that helps you stay present. Or focus on a feeling that you would like to generate on your mat or in your yoga area you're in today so that you can take that off after this little yoga flow is done and take that into the rest of your day, generating that energy more for yourself and others that you're around. We're going to seal all of our intentions together with a nice, full, deep breath as you inhale. And then exhale, head moves towards the hands. The mind and the heart honor and acknowledge this intention. With the chin to the chest, relax the hands down. And as always, just begin your gentle neck rolls. Now as we flow throughout class today, again, share those likes and loves. You can tap on them in the live. That tells me postures you like, because I'll listen and watch the replay and be able to know what you're digging, what you like. You can comment, be like, I love that sequence, I love that flow, so that I can make sure I'm serving everybody, as well as making requests for modifications or for future classes. Reverse direction. I encourage you to share the video with friends. It's really wonderful for just a quick half hour to be able to find a quick reset in your body and your mind. And then chin to chest. Inhale, squeeze shoulders up to ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Stack head on shoulders, open eyes. We're going to find our way onto all fours, as I love to start my warm-up sequence in some cat-cows. It's a phenomenal way to just wake that spine up. So again, you're in all fours here. We want to have active yogi hands, so spread those fingers nice and wide. And we also want to make sure hips are over knees and shoulders are over wrists. And on an inhale, tailbone shines on up. And exhale, tuck the tail, squeeze the navel and gaze in cat arch. We're going to do 4 more. Inhale from your tailbone all the way up, look up. Exhale, tuck that tail, squeeze the navel and gaze in cat arch. Inhale. through into cow. And exhale into cat. Last one. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Start to find that rhythm of breath and body. And now from here, coming to neutral spine, you're going to take your right foot out, tuck the toes, and then you're going to start to pulse. For a moment here, we're just waking up the back of that leg. So we're going to be doing hips. We want to make sure the full leg is nice and activated, as well as we're supporting the hips with our core. So we're going to do for a moment a little balancing here to activate your core. If you need any cushion, carpet is generally pretty cushy. If you're on a hard floor with a yoga mat, I would recommend getting a blanket, putting it under your knees, and then we're going to lift this leg up hip height. We want to flex the foot. You really want it hip height. We don't want it to go too high because we want to get these activated muscles right here. Now this might be where you stay. There's another option here if you want to extend the opposite arm out. Shoulder height. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and then exhale. Stay here if this is enough or tap down. Inhale, lift up and exhale, tap. If the wrist bothers you, soft fist is an option. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more. Breathe out, feel that lower core zip up, tight pair of pants. And exhale, and then coming on, back to table, left leg out, pulse for a moment. Again, we're just waking up the back of our leg here. Starting to breathe in, and even as you're waking up the back of the leg, zip up that lower core. Hug in those lower ribs. Your upper core begins to activate. Long and strong here, and then lift that leg up, hip height. Again, that's step 1. That might be where you stay. Zip up core. Step 2, arm comes out. It's best to have thumb facing the ceiling if you can. Nice deep breath in. Either stay here or tap down. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Zip that core up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And coming on back. Tuck the toes. Seat to feet. We're going to go into puppy dog today. So you're going to extend the arms as long as you can and keep the arm off of the mat or the floor, and then rest the forehead down. If you want a deeper shoulder stretch, tent your fingers and just breathe in between your shoulder blades. And this is a modification of downward facing dog. Something you can always do if you need a little rest or you have shoulder issues. And now plant the hands, gaze forward. I want you to almost slither your way forward. Shoulders come over wrists. We're in a knee plank now. I want you to untuck your toes here in knee plank. You should have your hips in front of your knees. They're not over your knees now, they're in front of your knees. And we're gonna do a few yogi push-ups. I know you can do it. First off, I want you to really squeeze your shoulder blades together, almost like ladies, you had a bra on, one strap too tight. So feel that squeeze. I'm gonna do it in knee plank. If you wanna go full plank, feel free. We don't want tushy popping up or sinking down. I want you to have that nice, strong, long body here. Everybody else, I'm gonna do us here in a knee plank. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, see if you can push your way back up. Use your core. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Use your core. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, ladies. Inhale. Exhale. And press back. Now, child's pose. So let the arms relax. Forehead rests. Take a few nice deep breaths here. So now that we've activated our core, we can get moving into our hips. So I'm going to have you come on back, and we're going to move our hips up and back, downward dog. Begin to pedal. Activate your hands. You should be looking somewhere at your upper thighs. Let it all relax. And then coming into stillness, sigh breath. Inhale. And exhale. Walking feet to meet the hands, forward fold. Little bend in the knees here to keep these hammies protected. Inhale, straight spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. From here, round up, one vertebra at a time. Head and neck are last to rise. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. Finding your way, mountain pose. 3 sun breaths here. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, heart center. Inhale, reach up. Find that intention. Exhale, seal it in your heart. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms rise. You're going to clasp your left wrist. Exhale, side stretch. Nice deep breaths. 3 deep breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the feet rooted. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, rise. Reverse the clasp. And exhale. And again, 3 deep breaths together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straight spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step the right foot back. We're in a runner's lunge. If you need a little extra height here, feel free to grab some blocks to give you some height. Just for a moment, we're going to rock a little. We just want to find that equilibrium and that little midway point. Yeah. And then activate the core, lower down, untuck the toe. Now from here, you can bring your blocks again if you need height. You're going to rise up. Open your chest, breathing into your right hip flexors. Nice, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and breath out. Now we're going to begin to transition. Use your core to transition and try and straighten your left leg now. If you need height here for your blocks, feel free. But if you notice, we want a nice straight left leg, and as much as possible, we want our hips nice and square, if like they were headlights of a car. You can use blocks to lean on at any height, or if the floor works and you don't have blocks or a book, you can tent your fingers. It does give you a little height, but we want to keep the integrity of our spine. Nice deep breaths in that left leg, that calf, that hamstring. And then slowly you're going to plant that foot. And then from here we're going to move into a little twist. So you're going to keep your right hand where it is, on the floor or on a prop. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And now this might be where you stay. For those that are a little more advanced, bend that back leg. See if you can grab your leg. Just play around with it. Try not to sickle in your foot. You can grab the ankle or the foot. Now with our left foot, we don't want to tweak that knee. So if you feel like your knee is popping out a lot, flex your left foot and open up the hip. Nice deep breaths here. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, unravel. And from here, set your blocks out to the side if you're going to need them again. And step up and going back, forward fold. Shake your head out, yes and no. Inhale, straight spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, you can round up or grip your feet. Rise to stand. And heart center. Inhale, arms rise, clasp your left wrist. Exhale. Inhale, rise, reverse your clasp. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we're folding forward. Inhale, straight spine, gaze forward. And now, as you exhale, left foot steps back. Using blocks or using your hands right on the floor. Just for a moment, we're swaying. Feel that core, strengthening your body. And then lower that knee down. Untuck the toes. If you need more height, grab your blocks. 3 deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel those hip flexors stretching. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And exhale. Begin to walk your hands back. Flex that foot. Again, if you need that height, grab some books or a block. Breathe in. Breathe out. We want square hips like the headlights of a car. Exhale. One more. And exhale. Plant that back down. Now left hand stays where it is. Inhale, sweep the right. Now this might be where you stay. If you want to advance it, hand comes back. Woo, see if you can get that foot. You might not, but it's fun to play. That's going to give you a deeper quad stretch. Now if you're noticing this right knee kind of wanting to pop out and you can't push that big toe down to support it, flex the foot. You open the leg. That supports your ankle joint and your knee joint. You can get sometimes a little more space to be able to reach your foot. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more, everyone. And exhale. Unravel. Coming on back and stepping forward, forward fold. Shake that head out. Yes and no. Inhale, straight spine, gaze forward. Exhale. Inhale again, round up or rise up. Exhale, heart center. Now we're going to bring our hands to our hips. We're going to move into a balancing pose now that we have a little more flexibility in our hips. You're going to bring all of the weight into your right foot. Now if you need help, try and stand by a wall, but not rely on it. That can be helpful. You're going to bend this right knee just enough so your left leg can come up and over in a figure four. You want to keep this foot flexed. It'll support your ankle. See if you can find some balance here. Use your core. Right big toe pushes down and find a focal point. This might be where you stay, or you can bring hands to heart center or fully extended. We're going to take 3 breaths. Wherever your arms are is great for you. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Use that core. Last one, ladies and gentlemen. Inhale. And exhale. And just for a moment, sway. Woof. All right, we got 2 sides of the body, everyone. Come on back. Hands to hips. Zip it up. Left foot. And then right ankle on the outside, figure 4. Find your focal point. Big toe pushes down. Zip it up. And remember to breathe. Find the hand position that serves you. 3 breaths together, everyone. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. And breath out. One more, everyone. Breath in. And breath out. And sway. Whew, we did it. Yeah. Awesome. And now we're going to go, if you're on a mat, the length of the mat, I just want you to come to a wide-legged stance. And we're going to go heels in, toes out, and come to a squat. We're in a goddess squat. Now, in this position, we want knees and toes at the same angle. So find that way where they're at the same angle, and then you want to tuck the tail. Zip it up. I'm going to show you from the side view. We don't want this with a booty. We want zip it on up and long spine. Now hop a little, or as I like to say, bouncy. Find a bounciness and activation. This is our feminine energy. That's why it's called goddess pose. The strength of the feminine energy of yoga is in the hips. The strength of the masculine energy of yoga is in the shoulders. That's why sun salutations, they're the active part of a sequence, are all that shoulder work. Now moon salutations are the feminine energy, which are active in the hips. Moon salutations go side to side on your mat. Sun salutations go front to back. So we're going to just do an easy moon salutation flow today to get these quads fired up and these hips open. First, before we do, you're going to lean into your hips to give them a stretch. Now you can bring the palms in, out, whatever feels good for you. It's up to you. And then relax that head and neck. But this is going to give us a deeper stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale. Dip down your left shoulder, pushing that left thigh. You want to still zip up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the grip of the lower core as well as the openness of the hips. Exhale. One more side. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. And then coming on up. Now what we're going to do is bring the arms out. From here, we're going to do a moonflower sequence. So inhale, scoop up. Exhale, straighten the legs. Come on up. Inhale, scoop. Use that core. Exhale, 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. This is called moonflower. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Now hands to hips. Feet come straight. Inhale, puff your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Allow the hands to find the floor. If you need height, grab your blocks or widen your stance. From here now, we're just going to bend the elbows, let everything surrender. Let it all go. Now, in this position, I would love for you to welcome in the let go breath. As you imagine the word let, you're going to accumulate any stress and tension. This could be body, mind, emotions. And as you imagine the word go and we sigh it out together, I want you to feel like it is dumping out the crown of your head right into the ground. And imagining the ground is like emotional compost. It will recycle it for you. So all together, we're going to do 3 of these. Nice deep breath in. Inhale, let. Go. Inhale, let. Go. Last one. Inhale, let. Go. Shake that head out. Yes and no. Coming on back so you have a straight spine. From here, you're going to take your hands now as far as you can take them forward. We're doing a wide-legged down dog. So find that spot where your hands feel comfortable, and then you're going to push into your hands, relax your head and neck. We're going to do 3 let go breaths here. Inhale, let. Go. Inhale. Go. Last one. Walk the hands back. And now you're going to heel toe and then slowly take your time. If you need to fall, it's okay. Into a nice little squat and then coming in to a seated position. Now make sure you have a grounding blend if you want the oil. And from here, we're going to lower all the way down onto our back. Allow the back to just melt into the floor. And then what you're going to do here is you're going to bring the outside of that right ankle onto the left thigh again. You're going to pull that left leg in. Give that right hip a nice stretch. If you want to enhance the stretch, you take this right hand and push it gently into your hip. While you're pulling this leg, you're going to get a deeper stretch. Keep this foot flexed to support your knee. If you want to enhance it with a little calf hamstring stretch, bring that leg up. 3 breaths in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. And exhale as you slowly transition to the other side. Again, hug in, flexed foot. You can push in for a deeper hip stretch. And then the other modification, you can straighten that leg. 3 breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Let it go. And then from here, happy baby. So soles of the feet face the ceiling. Either grab onto your upper thighs, or if you have the capacity, reach the outsides of your legs. Your knees are almost wanting to go right into your armpit. This will give you that stretch. This is actually something babies do, if you've noticed. It's a great hip stretch, prepping them for crawling. So we're going to rock our baby a little if that feels good. Imagine your breath is flowing right into your hips. Feel the stretch. And bring that baby back to stillness. 3 let go breaths here. So inhale, let. Go. Feel the hips release. 2 more. Let. Go. Last one. And then slowly hug your knees into your chest. Rock again until you eventually allow the knees to fall to the right. Arms open up to a T, gentle supine twist. I encourage you now to close the eyes, preparing for Shavasana. If you have not already started to deepen your breath, or bringing your awareness into more of a relaxation, coming into that now, preparing the mind to surrender in a moment. Bring the legs up, inhale, and exhale. Gentle twist to the other side. Start to feel the jaw soften. Feel the body and the face surrender. And then slowly coming on up. Little hug in, give yourself a little love, and then extend the legs long out on the mat. You can grab a pillow if you want it under your knees or a blanket. If you have a grounding blend, again, place a little on your hands. And then deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, and out. One more. And all of us, arms by our sides, palms facing up. And just for a moment, surrendering into the earth. I want you to imagine each joint in your body is just softening a little bit more. Feeling the jaw soften. Feeling your cervical vertebra soften. Your shoulder joint. Your elbows, your wrists, and into your hands and fingers. Relax. Your thoracic spine, your mid-back softens. Your lower vertebra, your lumbar spine softens. Your sacrum, and your sacroiliac joint, the place where your sacrum meets the muscles. Your hip socket, hip joint softens. Your knees, ankles, both feet, and each toe. And for just a moment of stillness, surrender in to Shavasana. And now begin to deepen the breath. Start to wiggle fingers and toes, rolling wrists and ankles. On an inhale, extend the arms above, long stretch. Exhale, hug knees into chest, begin to rock until you roll over to either side in fetal pose. Relishing in surrender for just one more moment. And then using your hands, pressing them into the floor. Find your way back up to your easy seated pose. Keeping the eyes closed and finding anything you need to sit on as your hands come on back to your heart to recommit to your intention. And all together we take a deep breath in. And exhale, head moves towards the hands, allowing the mind to acknowledge the heart and the heart the mind. Thanking yourself for your practice today. May you all be happy, healthy, and live with ease. As always, the goodness in me honors and acknowledges the goodness in you, which is Namaste. Slowly coming on back. And if you have a citrus or a fun oil that brings your mind back to alertness, I have my Arise blend here. Deep breath in. Squeezing my ears. Deep breath in. One more. And then a little scissor, waking me up. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Again, today was a little bit more about our hips. So if you have any questions about yoga postures with hips, anything that you really enjoyed that we did today, please comment as well as share the video. It is a quick 30-minute practice. We have done many videos this week from traditional vinyasa flow, working more into twist. Today was hips. We'll have our final lunch hour flow of the week tomorrow, which is Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And then next week, we are going into happy hour. I want to offer the people that can't join us for lunch an option. And then through the month of April, we're going to hop from lunch hour to happy hour, lunch hour to happy hour. What I will be offering though, next week, it's going to be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern for happy hour, 30-minute yoga flow. I will offer a Facebook watch party, repeating it. So whatever happened that night before, that next day at lunch, I'm going to repeat in a Facebook watch party on my personal page the sequence from the night before, so you can still enjoy lunch flow. Any of you out there that you share this, these lunch hour flows this week have been hosting Facebook watch parties in the evening for the people as well. So I'm going to support everybody in the lunch in the evening as much as I can. And enjoy your hips, enjoy your flow. Remember, share the video with any friends and comment if there's different things you want me to do. I'm more than happy to serve you any way I can. My mission is for all of us to stay connected with our bodies. I'm doing these amazing virtual wellness sessions with my clients now. They're getting to have this self-love for themselves. It's amazing seeing my clients light up, even virtually. It's been an honor to be with you here. If you have any questions about the yoga blend that I used, I love these oils, and I actually use these oils for yoga classes when I teach and when I perform. It's a great blend. So the centering blend is Align, which I always start my centering meditation with. The blend I use to prep for Shavasana, again, is Anchor. And then the blend I always come on back to reality is Arise. Happy hips, everybody. Happy Thursday. We'll be back for lunch hour 30-minute flow tomorrow, Friday, and then next week we're moving into happy hour flow at 5:30 p.m. Have a great rest of your day. Be well and stay connected to yourself and your authenticity.